let me look in the chat. In the chat.
All right. So one of them is a YouTube link to my YouTube channel where it is being streamed, and the other one is for you to come into my broadcast studio, so I can add you to the stream as guests. Oh my god! Ah, there I am. Just going to show you a few things. There she is. I'm gonna hear myself eating.
I'm confused. Which one are we meant to be muted on?
Are we? If you mute the YouTube thing, I think Lara's just going to tell us about that.
And then if we mute Teams, because you're coming through, or maybe if I mute myself on the StreamYard. So if I mute StreamYard and we chat through Teams.
Yes. I've muted you on StreamYard. So you couldn't talk even if you wanted to. Oh, and it's being watched by me twice. Doesn't sound right. Yeah. Live viewers, Mabel Sullivan ×2.
Okay.
How you doing, Veronica?
Hello. That's really good, actually.
Where are you?
Where am I?
Yeah.
Good question. I think I need to start let's check your camera and mic.
Where am I?
Hi, Veronica. You're in my StreamYard. You see? So look, I can easily just take Holly out. Now it's just us two.
Oh, that's easy, isn't it? Yeah, I saw that.
I know. Holly wants to say something. Tell her again. What's that, Holly? Oh, I've got to think so.
I know. Holly wants to say something. Do we need to keep the teams open, or can we just chat through StreamYard now?
Let's just do StreamYard.
I haven't got enough space on my screen.
Yeah, let's chat through StreamYard. Yeah, let's chat through StreamYard. Oh my god, such a delay and everything. It's hilarious.
We look like we're on the news, don't we?
Everybody. Okay, let's change the configuration. Now I'm the more important one.
Wow, that's so easy, Maeve.
I know, right? Oh, we've got 3 viewers. Okay, now we'll just do 3 viewers. Add me. And if I wanted to also share my screen, how does that work? Oh, I see. Aha, yes. Share. Share this. How does that work? Ah, yes. Can you see my screen?
No, when it comes through onto the.
So strange.
Still not got
Okay,
my.
we can use the.
So what can we do? So if I clicked, can you hear me, Maeve? Yeah, you can hear me.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. So if I clicked to share my screen.
Oh, there's Laura. So Laura, can you say something? Ah, so because I haven't added you to my stream, no one can hear you. So even though you're there, I can see you, but now I can hear you. If you talk now.
Hello.
Aha, there you are.
This
So
is
if you've also got YouTube open, you'll hear that in about 10 seconds. But it's all live in our StreamYard studio.
I've just
Okay.
muted my YouTube because
yeah, me too.
It's just to sort of, if someone can just see if it, I don't know. It was just to sort of go, oh, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
So we've got, so the branding, on the free version, the branding is this duck live with StreamYard, powered by StreamYard, StreamYard.
So interestingly, that's the kind of branding that I think that we need, like generally for, you know, so that you can see that it's like Imperial College or anyway.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So you can then add that.
With us all being in the studio, who's got access to do what?
Oh yeah, so can anyone do anything?
No, I can
You're
leave
just-
and I can share my screen, but as a presenter, you can't do anything else.
Aha. Okay, so the other way to add a host is I think you have to log on to StreamYard with my email address.
Okay.
So maybe Holly, do you want to try that? So if you, she's gone. I think she's going to need some kind of password, so I'm going to message her.
She'll come back
She's like,
in
all
a
right,
minute.
see you later. Say no more. Oh man, ice cream is melted. Sorry,
I'm
so
liking
messy.
their breaking news. There is a virus. Have you put that on, May?
Yeah, I put that. Do you like it?
But those features are really good because they can add a new dimension to the event. It's all
Because someone could be putting in like the next question, or everyone
Yeah.
wants to know about, or
yeah, it's really good.
or so and so's won the quiz, or
Yeah.
And you can oh, Holly's back. Hold her. Hey Holly.
Sorry, I
Did you
didn't.
forget to ask for the password?
Yeah, I left and I was like, I have none of. I was like, Maeve, what's the password? And then I was like,
All right, let me get you on WhatsApp.
I was just because I've seen the back end of it before. Do you maybe want to do it for Veronica or Laura first, just while we're
Well, I don't think you were. Oh wait, no, you've tried that, haven't you? Okay. Yeah, Veronica, do you want to?
I need to pop out. So
Oh, you do. All right. Well, I
yeah.
think Holly, it's just good to see, like, because we haven't tried it with I think 2 hosts at the same time. It's either you've been the host or I've been the host.
Okay, yeah, that'd be good to know.
So I think it's just my Imperial email. I'm just going to send you.
So is it not like Zoom where you can just give the host over, transfer it to somebody else?
No. So if you want 2 people to have all the controls, so say someone doing the chat or whatever, or doing all of these banner things, and you can add them and then so they're all like ready, and then they can go. So, for example, so at the moment it says breaking news: there is a virus. So if I was say doing the back end of things, it'd be like question, how does that work? So if I make that a ticker, right? So it's not there yet. So at the moment we've got breaking news, there is a virus. And now I'm going to change it to question, how does that work?
Mm.
So I've just changed that with her. And you can have all of these things ready to go. So I'm going to change it back now. Right, Holly is, oh, it sent me a code. Great.
But one thing I've noticed is the live comments is not activated. Do you have to do something at your end for that?
Let me see, comments.
Private chat is, but not the live comments.
Ooh, live viewer comments show up on the studio. Okay, so if you try to comment on the YouTube thing, so whoever's on YouTube, can you just write something? See if it shows up. Holly's going to come in now as a added person.
Okay, I've just commented.
Hello there. So that's come up. So you're on YouTube, right?
Oh, brilliant.
I can't see that though. I can't see that on the. Oh yes, now I can.
Yeah.
So in StreamYard, if you go on comments, can you see everything?
So the interaction has to happen through YouTube, not StreamYard. The live interaction.
Hello, is this working? From Laura.
Yep.
So what could Veronica, could you just send me a screenshot of what you can see as a person? Because I think that, and then let's show, so now I've just decided to highlight Laura's question. Can you see it?
Oh yeah.
So I just clicked that. I'm going to hide it now. Going to add me. Thanks for coming, B. Hello there.
So if you're a presenter, so am I in presenter mode?
No, you are just, you're a guest in my broadcast studio, but I believe Holly is a presenter. So Holly, can you do anything?
I think I'm a producer now. I can do everything. Like I can.
Great. Oh,
this is so easy, isn't it? Look at that.
it's so easy. So now this is my presentation.
Yeah.
And actually, sorry, can you go back to that presentation thing? Because what's good about that is that the picture of the person is as big as the screen, and the presentation is smaller.
Yeah.
So that's kind of helpful because it puts the balance on the person, not on the presentation. But you can also zoom in on the presentation.
Or just make it full presentation.
Let's have a closer look at that. So when I go back to this, but if you take a bigger look, see what I mean? Let's have a discussion about that, guys.
So just a quick question then. So with the YouTube, so they feed, if we were also sharing it somewhere else, not just YouTube, and we were live streaming it somewhere else, does it bring all of those questions in from each of those platforms?
Yeah. Can you see how these little people have a little YouTube, the little YouTube sign at the bottom? So it would have like.
So Lara watching on YouTube, you're asking, hello, is this working?
Yes, and you could be like, someone on Facebook, and you can it just automatically doesn't. But it's quite cool.
Okay, we need to make some really good notes about all the good bits. Okay, I don't know what we've got, Dennis.
And we've got
Sorry, I'm just being interrupted. I said it was going to be a bit tricky. You keep going.
So there's a private chat as well. Okay, so this is
that's
the admin bit.
Okay.
See, I like this.
It's good, isn't it?
Yes.
Then if you want to come in, Veronica, all you do is type in my email address, and then I get sent a code. So there's not even a password.
So do I do that in login?
Yeah. So if you
just go, yeah. Oh, and she's off. Yes. Oh, it's so great, isn't it? Private chat. There you are. This is private. This is fabulous.
This is private. Fabulous.
Good, isn't it? And if I took, yeah, if I take anyone away from,
use it.
so Holly, if I take you off the thing, if you try to say something now, you won't be heard. No matter what you try and say. Hi, Veronica. So what's going on, Fee?
Hello.
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 So how do I get in then?
So if you go when you come out of this meeting, go on StreamYard and say log in, and if you type in my Imperial email address, which is this,
Okay.
you do that, and then I'll get an email with a code. So I'll just send that to you.
On WhatsApp.
Yes, I will send it to you on WhatsApp. Oh, thanks, Holly, for that screenshot. Oh, I see. So you've just got access to like everything that I've done ever. So that very first session that we did, the beginning of June, that's in there.
Yeah. So then after you've logged in, it takes you to this page. Oh, I can't put a picture in the chat. That's okay.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. You can't do that.
So can I play with the branding a bit just to see the different options? So there's minimum,
go for it.
which we've got now, or there's this, which is called default.
Ooh. That's very loud.
Yeah, very bright.
But at the moment, we're only allowed pink because that's what you get. That's the free one.
Oh, is it? So I can't change.
So can't change
yeah.
that right now.
So how many hosts can you have? How many hosts can you have at the same time? Or
Well,
producers.
ooh, nice color change. I'm not sure. So we'll see now when Veronica signs in if she's got the same rights as Holly and me, or if maybe it does something weird.
Yeah.
And so as a presenter, all you can do you can do is screen share, switch your camera on, switch your mic off, and leave the studio. And I can read the private chat and I can see the live comments.
Yeah. So I think that that role would be, I think, just called like a presenter. So you're like a guest. So say I wanted you to be speaking at my event, I would send you the invite. So what I did was I came into this and I started the live stream before I invited you, but I could do it the other way around. So I can invite you in when it's not live and sort of take you through all of the setup. And I send you that invite link so you can be from any, I don't know, institution or place, or it can be a freelancer.
Yeah.
And yeah, so then you can see as one of the people participating in the event, you can see the private chat and take part in the private chat, I guess. Yes, yeah, you can. So if we needed to tell you something, and so what could happen is, say Holly was leading the event and she wanted me to check up on the private chat. Say the presenter was like, oh, just having a bit of trouble with my slides on the private chat, then I could chat to them in private chat. It wouldn't, and we could even be and then even if I started making, I don't know, grunting noises, you wouldn't be able to hear me because I wouldn't be on the stream. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Let's see if Veronica is entering.
So interestingly, can you stream? So would we be able to stream to the Imperial channel? YouTube channel?
Well, we'd have to ask for permission. So what happened was when I connected up my YouTube account, I had an option on when you first log in to StreamYard, it says add a channel. So I just tested it with this. So what it did was you had to log into YouTube. So I had to log into that account and then allow streaming access rights for StreamYard. So we'd have to get permission and the login stuff from the college YouTube channel if we wanted to do that.
Okay.
Basically. And you can stream on a load of things. You can stream on Facebook, or I think you can do it now on like Instagram, or like loads of things.
Yeah.
You can just stream on a million things.
Can you show me? So, is there a gallery view in this? Because I can't change anything. So, can you see lots of faces?
So there's only 3 of us in the chat at the moment, so
Oh yeah.
that's what we can see. But I could pick. This is
okay.
so I can do that. That's just putting us all side by side. That's just picking us vertically,
Yeah.
like going.
How many people can access? Oh, well, no one, because no one else is accessing it because they're accessing it through YouTube. So they just get sent a YouTube link, the same as we would on Teams.
Yes, or if you make it a public listing on YouTube, if you're following that channel, like say with the Imperial YouTube, they have lots of followers, it would say something is happening live right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's me again. So wait, can you guys make any noises? Can I hear you?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
So I've made me the full screen.
Yeah.
But I haven't taken you away from the broadcast, so I can still hear you.
Okay, that's interesting.
And we're back. And that's me bigger than all of you. That's me with my presentation. That's all of us with the presentation.
Is there a way that you can preview these things before making them live? Because at the moment they're just changing straight onto the live stream. Is there like you can queue content?
It does not look like there is. There's just immediate.
Yeah.
So, but because you get a little, the buttons are pictures of what it looks like. So the button looks like vertical faces. So I know what I'm going to get when I do this.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's much more intuitive, so you don't necessarily need that like queuing of content.
Yes.
It's so easy to use that you'd be like, oh, that's not quite right. Let's leave that for 5 seconds. Oh, I'm going to change it to this now because that's better.
Yeah. If you played around with it enough, you'd know exactly what like this banner looks like if I decide to put it up. Let me play with the banner. Add a banner.
Yeah.
Make a dress or something with it. You don't need to dress up.
Oh, we've got all our names there. Maeve, Holly, Lara. That's cute. And you can change your name on it. Let me see if I can change it.
And so we could put full names, Professor Holly Smith.
Professor, one day.
How do I do that? I want to change my name.
Edit names. Have you done
see if I can see the back end, Maeve?
Yeah, so
shall I come out?
So actually, if you try. Let's see if Laura can come in as another important person. So Laura, if you go out, just go to log into StreamYard with my email address. So that's maeve.o'sullivan@imperial.ac.uk. Then I'll get sent a 6-digit number. And so if you like, I can send that on the Teams.
Or email. Can you email it?
Yes, I can email it. That's fine.
Okay, so I'll try.
So I'm just playing with the banners.
Great.
They work.
Oh, they're good. This is so cute. I love it. Banner, banner, banner. Banner, banner, banner.
Also, I can make them all tickers and then just switch between them, like hello, hello, hello.
You could like you're preparing slides. You could be like, hold on a sec, or I don't know.
Create banner. interesting that when you put this big banner up, it takes away the names. So it's like Maeve, Holly, and then you put the banner up and it's like,
Oh yeah.
which is quite interesting.
Maybe there's a way.
I bet that there's like more features for more banners in the paid for.
I bet there is. This is like the most basic of basics.
But also it's quite nice that it means that you wouldn't, it seems like intuitively taking things away when you put new things in, so there isn't too much stuff on the screen, so it keeps it nice and like basic.
Yeah. And all the branding isn't getting in your way, is it? It's just they're automatically putting everything in a good place.
Yeah.
I mean, even there, I suppose I'd have to, if I was standing like this,
Oh,
that would be different. Lara.
Add to stream.
So did you add Lara there?
Yeah, I had
Holly?
to. Now I think Lara's moving this around now.
No, I'm not touching it.
Oh, okay.
Can you click anything, Lara?
Let me see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You did it. Oh, great. So we're all in charge.
Yeah,
So you
interesting.
can have 3 people. Can you? Oh, you can mute. So you can stop your cam. So I could still be back of house, say, but I could stop my.
Now
Yeah.
you're muted. I hear you. But I suppose that in your quietness, you could be just moderating the comments or something. Veronica is entering.
In some ways, so you don't have any risk of, if someone was just moderating, they wouldn't suddenly like pop their cam up, or they wouldn't suddenly speak over whatever's going on.
Well, the person who's moderating the comments, I think, maybe actually, when you weren't logged in from my email address, I suppose no one could do the show the comment, or
No.
yeah, you just have to trust the person to keep them on mute. Although, so at the moment, Laura, you are technically, even though we can't see you, you're technically on the stream. But if I removed you, from the stream like this, so now even if you're talking, you won't be heard on the stream. So you could talk now, I think. Oh no, that doesn't work. Oh no, no, you're muted. So that's removing you from the stream.
So if you've got a blue bit under your name, then you're going live, whether or not you're actually in the picture. Your stream is going live.
Yeah. Veronica, do you want to have a go at clicking on some stuff?
Yeah, I need to.
Anything you like, really. Aha!
So now,
she's gone.
so now the YouTube stuff is frozen.
Ooh, let me have a look.
I'm just reloading it.
Oh no, the YouTube on mine is looks good.
It might just be mine.
Although my camera looks blurry. Holly's, yours is crystal clear.
Says Laura's for me, but yours is a bit blurry, Maeve. I wonder why.
What the hell? It's a new bloody computer.
It's probably your internet connection, why it's not running at night.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, interesting.
Maybe it'd be different if I did it on my laptop.
Are you a bit blurry down the bottom? You're still maybe it's hard to tell when you're that small. That's quite interesting, because normally when you're on a meeting, it will just always show your video, because it'll always show your video as high quality, whether or not that's how other people see it.
Yeah, God, look how blurry that is.
Seeing yourself as how you stream.
Like
the reverse thing is weird. The first time me and Maeve came on here, we were like,
yeah. Oh yeah. It's weird on the YouTube stream, it's blurry, but on the studio, it's not. Is it to you?
I think if you look
like this, am I nice and clear?
No, I think you're still a bit blurry. It's just that you're smaller, so it looks like it's high res.
In the little thing
at the bottom.
Oh, so I've made myself in the big thing. So how what's the clarity like here?
No, it's a bit
Blurry.
fuzzy.
Really, even in StreamYard? Oh, rubbish. Okay, that's something. That's
You
something for me to
think
think
you
about.
look crystal clear, but we see you differently. That's interesting to know.
Yeah, I look clear on here. I'll take a screenshot.
Veronica's just asked you to send the pin. Oh, Veronica's back.
Oh, there she is. Oh, new pin. Oh, sorry, Veronica. Got it.
Announcement made. Can you share the new pin?
Where are you seeing that? Oh, in the private chat. No.
So if you go to comments, then Laura, you should be able to click up comments and show them.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, my YouTube profile picture is so old. That's really actually a little bit inappropriate. This was about 6 months after I shaved my head for a part in a play, and I was doing a photo shoot for someone, and the vibe was meant to be a little bit sexy. This is really inappropriate. It's okay, we're not using this as a public channel.
So
Oh, there's Veronica. Oh, she's gone. Ooh. Hello, I'm in the studio. What's going on over at the sports game, Lara?
well, there's lots of moving about of the screens, and there's lots of people chatting and people with headphones on.
Excellent, great.
So if I remove
Ooh, Holly removed. Okay, I hear you
She
now.
did it like halfway through.
Sorry, I was thinking, if
Oh,
I
just
remove myself,
remove.
if I remove myself, will I go mute?
Yeah, you will.
Veronica's there, but we can't hear her.
So that's because she's not added to the stream. Veronica, can you add
Oh.
yourself? If you click on your own face. There she is.
Oh,
Hi,
You can add
Veronica.
yourself to the stream.
If
Okay.
you're a producer, so if you've logged in with my email address, yes.
So,
so
we
you can produce without having to be on screen then, essentially.
Correct. So you could moderate the comments
Doing it.
and then
Yeah,
be
why not?
that have no camera,
You have to come up with something.
no thing, nothing like that. So you could just be a person in the background. So Veronica, you can also now change what the camera looks like. So right now we've got all the participants and the presentation, basically.
Yeah.
You can click having us. Oh, I wonder how many people fit on the like vertical thing. So that's us like in a
Mm,
Teams meeting. Ooh. And now we're like this. Me.
wow.
Super easy, isn't it?
So much easier.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Veronica, if you go into like banners and brand and the right hand side of the screen, you should be able to change things like colors and things like that.
Okay.
So I've just tried to write a comment on the YouTube thing. So not in the chat, but in the below the video on the comments. I don't know if I've done anything. Okay, so if we were getting people to ask questions, they need to do it via the chat. And not in the public comments. Is anyone who's on the YouTube
Oh,
stream?
look at how well this background is.
It's like a horror movie.
Where'd you get that
frozen.
from, Holly?
It's ridiculous.
Have I frozen? Can you hear me?
You're frozen completely in the wall.
In the wall. The
look
wall in my
demonic.
eyes. What about this
How
one?
did you change that, Holly?
If you go into settings, it's very slow though, isn't it?
Oh.
Oh, you look so creepy.
It's even on your eyes. Your eyeball has got like brick.
Wow, it's very scary, and it's like in really
Right.
slow motion. How terrifying is
Yeah, that's really terrifying.
I wonder how to stop it. It's in my settings.
Oh, you look so weird.
Now it's like frozen. I can't change it back. Interesting.
What the
Don't-
hell? How did you do that?
Oh, right.
Edit name?
Oh, this is really...
My thing's completely frozen now. I can hear you all, but I can't do anything. So maybe this function is quite
Tricky.
slow.
Unless it's a cheap
You
one.
can't
We need...
blur your background either at the moment. So whether you can in the better version.
Yeah. How did you?
Holly's disappeared.
that?
Oh, she's back.
Okay, if you go into settings, and then you can go settings. Not that I'm going to do it again, but you go settings, then you go green screen.
Oh, mine won't do it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
wait.
found it.
It will. Oh.
Yeah,
Would love
Ooh.
to
blur it.
I'm in like half my flat, half a really expensive country home.
It's
Can you see it? Oh,
like
can.
you got a really, really amazing extension over the weekend.
Yeah, so this is my flat here with the hula hoop,
You just need to keep a bit of a further distance apart, okay?
and this is not my flat. Oh my god, that's amazing! Look, I've got a bit of wall, bit of my outside. It's like I'm sitting outside.
Oh, is that what they meant by the fade? Like you can choose how much of your screen you blur rather than.
Yes, it does look like it. So yeah, it looks like I'm sitting outside, but I'm not.
So I guess then we could use imperial backgrounds, couldn't we, by just adding if we wanted to, like you would do with Teams, I guess.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah, I
check
guess
with
so.
a random.
Yeah, because you can upload background.
Let me see. Let's see if this works. I really do look like I'm in a news studio now. This is Maeve reporting from Queen's Tower at midnight. Well, that's easy. Great. Let's change the colour of my hair bubble to the blue sky.
Whenever I do a background, it always blurs out my bun. It's a bit weird. It like doesn't count it as.
It's because you're like blonde.
Yeah.
You've got blonde tips of your hair. Ah.
So the only thing that's not the same as Teams is the comments.
Yeah.
And what happens is that all the comments just get passed from YouTube to here. So you can't prioritize the comments. So it's not being moderated.
It's in here. It's not being moderated for people to see, but you can. Oh, interesting. No, but I suppose you can moderate them quite easily by just putting them on the screen. But then.
Yeah, but that's not helpful for a facilitator because they need to see it beforehand and understand what question we want posed.
You could do them in a private chat or a WhatsApp or collate them into an email again.
Yeah.
Can you copy and paste them? No, you actually can't. Oh, you can hide. No, you can't.
Put user in timeout. That's hilarious.
Oh my god, brilliant.
Interesting.
Oh, have I just hidden that? Did I hide that?
We could get in contact with the NHM or with the summer show team to ask how they did moderation of comments, because I bet the NHM get absolutely tons.
Yeah.
Really big audiences.
Oh, this is interesting. So in private chat, we're still our own people. But on comments, I suppose that's the public comments, you all are Maeve O'Sullivan.
Yeah.
Can you see that? So Veronica, when you were writing that, I was a bit confused because I was like, I didn't say that. When you said I've somehow disconnected my camera and mic, in the chat, sorry, in the comment bit, it's just come up as me. So anyone can speak on behalf of the...
Yeah, but
So you can-
only you can, because we've logged in as you, Maeve, that's why. So your
Yes.
response is back out to the YouTube channel in response.
So if we logged in, if we were tuning to the Imperial channel,
Sorry, everyone.
we would be responding by, so this would be coming out on the Imperial channel if we're like, hello. So you would respond like, hello, everyone. And I bet
Yeah.
if you're streaming to multiple platforms that you can choose where you push it to.
Yes, I think you can. So I don't have
Yeah.
any... I think that I didn't know if I could add any other stream. Oh, I can add a new destination.
Because you can't post onto YouTube from Teams, can you? You have to go into the platform, whereas you can do it.
Some really weird stuff, yeah.
You can do it from inside.
And once you've set up the stream, you can just, it's really easy to add it. So I could send this broadcast to a Facebook page, a Facebook group, or a Facebook profile, a LinkedIn page, a LinkedIn event, LinkedIn profile, Periscope, or Twitch.
Where are you seeing that, Maeve? So we can't see that.
So it's the top. I don't know if you can see the button that says end broadcast on the top right.
Oh, yeah.
So to the left of that is like
Oh, yeah.
a tiny picture of me. And if you click on that arrow and then click edit.
On the arrow.
Yeah. So on my, actually it doesn't even have to be the arrow. Just click on my picture there to the left of end broadcast.
And edit.
And click edit. And then it says at the top, broadcast to Maeve O'Sullivan. And then there's a plus sign. So
Oh
you
my
can add.
God, look at that.
I know.
So
You
easy.
just add it. So
A
easy.
LinkedIn event would be interesting.
Yeah. So it'd be good maybe if I could figure out, or I could like add my Facebook or something. Or actually no, not my Facebook, because then it would be on my Facebook page. If I made a private group for testing this, and then we could stream it on YouTube and the Facebook group and see what that then does to all the stuff.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
That would be the next step.
And we
But
can
yeah.
also see how the comments might work as well.
Yeah.
I
And
think-
where the comments come up.
Yeah, like how you end up, because if you actually did broadcast to loads of channels, you're going to have huge amounts of questions.
That's true.
So
On
how do you
YouTube,
manage those?
yeah, I wonder if you can like turn it off or something.
People don't log into StreamYard to watch, do they?
No. So
No.
logging into StreamYard is purely for the people who are either
Producing
on the
something.
producer end, like we're all doing now, or you're a speaker, like you're a guest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got that.
Yes.
So I think the next step would be to practice something fake, or
Yeah.
we do the team meeting like it next week, or
Oh yeah, because I think you
So-
can
Yeah,
have up
that'd
to
be
10
good.
people.
so that we could all kind of mess around with it,
Mm.
and then when maybe that's an option.
Yeah,
When
that would be
you've
fun.
when I talked to Sam about it before, he came back and was like, well, I've got a piece of kit that's like this where I can do this too. Do you remember, Veronica?
But then
What do you
he'd have to integrate that into Teams, is what he was saying.
Right.
So does he mean?
It's really complicated because you're like, you don't need to integrate into anything because it should just do it.
It's complicated because whenever you say teams or involve teams, it becomes complicated.
Mm,
I think he's got something like this, but we can't just use that. He'd have to integrate it into teams, and that's what he said. He didn't have time to try and do that at the moment, but it was a possibility.
Okay.
so what we really need is permission to stream things to the Imperial pages.
That's what we're going to need in the end, isn't it?
Yeah. So we can add, with the streaming channels, we can stream it with permission to the Imperial YouTube and also to the Imperial Facebook page. But we'd need, like, we should be trusted to have permission and then book in when we're going to do that. But just be trusted that we are going to do it ourselves as long as we've got the branding and, do you know what I mean? And all of the external people speaking are purely guests, so they don't have any of the producing rights. So it would be like when you first entered the meeting, you couldn't. I was the only one who could control it.
A really quick question on that. So when you've got, hang on, I'm getting distracted. Sorry.
That's all right.
Hang on, I can't see you now. So when you want to present, can you move your can you move your presentation on yourself?
Well, I want you. Okay, so I've wanted to highlight you there, Laura.
Thanks.
So I did a right click. Oh, whoops. Sorry, come back. I did a right click and I could click solo layout. So that brought you up by itself.
And I can do that to myself.
Yes,
There
you
I
can.
am.
There you are.
And then I can do that. So if I was going to share my screen, I'd need a presentation. Have I got one open? Hang on a minute.
I mean, that's just my Teams chat. It's not even a presentation. And currently it's just a weird picture of Holly as a brick wall. Brick demon.
Never forget.
So if I was going to screen share, it's just because in the end we got, so screen shares with 2 monitors. Oh.
So you don't need 2 monitors. It's just better with 2 monitors. So I don't have 2 monitors right now. So I just selected a random page that I had open, which is the Teams desktop thing. And I guess because you are a producer, Laura. Oh yeah, so your screen has popped up in the options of content below. Oh yeah, you've usurped my share screen.
Why can't I see that? Oh, because, hang on. Yeah, but you're still in it. So
if you add, yes, you're on full mode. Oh yeah, why is it me?
But so I can't move me to do that.
Could you, maybe you'd have to like remove me from the stream for a second. Yeah, why am I there?
Because actually, I think some researchers won't want to be doing any of the moving themselves into position. So it's just about working out how you can help them, how we do that for them, and how we help them move their slides on.
Oh yeah.
I have another call that I need to do a tiny bit of prep for, so I'm going to have to go now.
That was really helpful, though.
Yeah, it's really good.
Kind of write-ups or anything that we wanted to be done from this at all?
I think if people could just like dump in a document what thoughts we've got and any key questions we need to get asked.
Okay.
But I
You
think
know,
that
the original-
presentation and control of it was helpful. We need to work out. Sorry, Veronica.
No, you know the original research that I did, that matrix that's on SharePoint. Just add into that because there is a line on for StreamYard on that.
Okay.
You could add it to
Great.
that. Pros and cons is a column on there.
Okay.
Shall I add that?
Uh,
We'll do it together.
yeah, maybe you do it, and then I'll just can just add any other thoughts I had. But I'm sure you've probably got a slightly better idea of how it works at this stage.